Alright, so about to do a quick, I guess we're gonna call this before. So basically what I'm doing to the El Camino is I'm gonna finish up the quarters. That's what I'm gonna be. I'm still having trouble finding this door. So it looks like I'm probably gonna have to end up patching up the door that was on here, because the price they want for the doors for these El Caminos are ridiculous. So more likely than not, I'm going to end up having to patch up that door. So what I'm going to do actually is finish the quarter panels. I'm going to tape it off here, and then I'll prime it. I'm just going to finish off the quarter panels. The reason why I'm stopping it here right now is because I still have work to do on the roof. There's a lot of dents and dings on the roof. I don't know how they're going to pick up on here, and then I got a lot of rust and rot down here, as you can see, that has to be addressed as well. So I want to take care of all of that. I don't want to just do a quick scuff and spray. So I want to take care of that, take care of these dents. So I didn't do this quarter panel yet. This quarter panel, as you can see, has a nice little dent in it. This one is also, if you guys remember the other video, actually let me show you this one. Give me a second, YouTube. Oh, so this side, you can see the damage from this quarter panel. Also, inside, you can see the rot. So I'm actually going to cut this out. Somebody actually just covered the rot. You can see the old quarter panel in there. And somebody actually just covered it with another piece of metal. So I'm actually going to cut this quarter panel. Hold on. Let me get set up again here. So I'm actually going to cut out this quarter panel, probably up around here, straight down, and fab a new piece like I did for the other side. Excuse my voice. Got a lot of stress, YouTube. You know, my favorite aunt is in the hospital right now, so it's on my mind a little bit. I'm not crying. I don't cry, YouTube. I don't cry. Last time I cried was like, I was going to say 10 years ago, but I think the last time I cried was like maybe 2 months ago. My parents had me crying. You know, I think they told me that my dog never went to go live on a farm. You know, my childhood dog. You know, I don't know how it came up, but my dog did not go live on a farm. So Anyway, I have to take care of this stuff. You see, I got a lot of things hiding under here, so I got a lot of work to do. See that right there? Damage down here. There's another panel right there. So, you guys remember I did the quarter panel. It's just a couple of spots that need a little putty, but as you see, all that metal was pulled out. This is all metal work. So it's just a few spots that need a little putty. Now, I ended the other video with this tailgate covered in rattle can primer, but I've already sanded it off because I'm actually going to use 2K primer when I do it. So I just took it off. The rattle can was just so in the meantime there was no surface rust or anything. So anyway, back on this side. Hold on a second. Alright, so back on this side, this quarter panel, I've already done a lot of work to this side. I just have to make a panel right there and break out the welder and again plug up all these holes and get this smooth. And also you can see the damage to the roof right there. You see it? Can you see that dent right there? and right here. So I got to work that out. There's a hole here. So that's why for this video, I'm just going to section it there, finish the quarter panels, work my way forward. I'm going to do the roof and probably the doors in the next video. And then I'm going to finish wrapping it up mechanically. And then I'll do the front. I'm not going to do the front until I got everything wrapped up mechanically. Plus, I still have to shave this light. That's the last one. So, all right, YouTube, let me get started. Check it out. See if this. Looks good. Looks good. Profile looks good. Yep. It's good. Let some sparks fly. A lot more holes than just those two. See what I mean? A lot more holes. So it's 4 holes instead of 2 holes on all of them. Alright. Let's get to pulling these out because some of them are pushed in. We're going to pull them out. We're going to plug them. Skim them. Alright, so I had to break out the old school slide hammer for you young guys that have never used one of these. This is a great tool to keep in your arsenal. These things could be used for a lot. Like, let's say you lose the key to your car. Oh, this will get in there. Let's say you lose the key to somebody else's car. Oh, this will get in there. I hope the screw is not too big, because I don't want to make it too hard. Okay, so essentially, these are all pushed in. So what I'm trying to do now is use the slide hammer just to bring it back up so I don't have to use a lot of filler. I'm going to weld the holes closed, and I'm just trying to bring it up because what they did is just covered it all with Bondo, but you know, you see how that worked out and it doesn't last. So what I'm going to try to do beautiful. It's working beautifully. Okay, that one is perfect. Okay. See, sometimes it's good to keep old school tools in your box. This one is still in. I'll show you guys a little closer up of the next one before I do it. So I don't know if the camera's really picking up all of what I'm doing, but hold on a second. True. Beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys on the next one so you know what I'm doing. Okay. So can you guys see that? See how it's dented in? See how it goes down? It's not flush. So what I'm doing is I'm using the slide hammer just to bring out. I'll show you the one I just did. See, now everything is level. Everything is level now. See that? So now I just plug these with the welder, skim it. This one starts to be done. You guys can see the dents. Follow me now? Guys, follow me. See? These are dented in. Alright, let me get back to these and I'll cut you guys back on. Take off this glue left over from the molding. But while I was down here, I See, something else that doesn't look good. There's some sort of a patch in it. Oh, you see? Hold on. Let me show you guys. See, I'm tapping this. It tapped in. See? That's why I don't like these kind of patches. Look at that. Look at this. What is this? Come on. Look at that. It's horrible. Look at this. Come on. Another patch. Guys, see this? Ah! And what is this? Insulation or something. Look at this. Hold on, guys. We're gonna get the cutoff wheel. We gotta get in there. All right. Let me make sure we set up. Cut a little hole because I don't know how big the area is. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, I don't know what kind of patch. Oh, YouTube. There's a lot of insulation in here. It's almost like a rat's nest. There's a lot of stuff in here. Oh, man. Ah, the hell, Camino. See? Oh, it's full of dirt. Alright, YouTube, you guys know what that means. Another patch. But I gotta get some of this stuff out because if I don't, we're gonna have some more, this is a flammability condition. Oh, it's a lot. I mean, this might be insulation, but I don't know why it's looking like a rat's nest. Look at this. And somebody's already patched this. Nate, if I find any money in here, I'll give you half. See? Half. If I find a treasure map, then I'll give it to you and then you just give me half when you get back. But, oh, this thing is packed. Alright, YouTube. So now that I have created this is crazy. This is crazy. See, this has to be pulled because if I start welding over here, something's gonna catch. Oh, do you guys see this stuff? It's like a pet. This is like a animal or a kookaburra. I don't know what that is. Oh, look at that. See, I noticed, you guys can see the difference in the paint. Like this. Sounds like, oh, don't tell me it's another patch. And guess what? It's another patch. So now, I have to cut out some more. The patch, like, it goes all the way to here. You see this line? So probably just gonna have to cut this whole thing like that to see what's in here. Cut you guys back on. So I'm back with my new pet. I haven't given it a name yet. I'm stuck somewhere between Pigpen and Roscoe. So Roscoe, go over there. You're blocking the camera. People can't see. Go ahead, Roscoe. Go. Imagine if you guys saw this thing walking across your floor. Anyway, so I decided I'm gonna just hit this area with the sander. Just try to get an idea of how bad this is. I mean, we already know it's pretty rough, but I want to see, because you can tell, I guess you guys can see in the camera, it like extends all the way out here, and then it's like somebody painted it with a brush or something. So I'm just going to sand this down and try to see what's under here. Maybe hey, Bondo! See how much you see the Bondo just falling off. This is why I hate these kind of repairs. War Good gracious. Woo! And I'm still finding holes, see? It's another hole here, it's another hole here. It's a lot of dents. They just put the Bondo to make everything smooth and cover these holes. But, see people, this is why. This is why. See? It's just, I guess I understand if bodywork is not your thing, why you may resort to this route. But same token, when you're paying somebody to do it, don't pay anybody who's gonna resort to this route. I don't care how cheap he is. It makes it more expensive when you gotta get it done over the right way. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of the stuff on this car has been covered up. So the owner, you know, bought this car like a lot of people do. You buy this car and it doesn't look as bad, and then, you know, you start getting into it and it's like, wow. But, you know, Nate is my man, so I'm absolutely trying to get his El Camino right. But this is how these jobs get expensive, people. This is how. Well, no, let me correct that. This is how these jobs get expensive, when you take it to somebody who wants to do a good job for you and cares about their work. Because, you know, If I was anybody else, I would just re-smear it with Bondo and call it a day. I wouldn't be in doing all of this, but you know, it's what it is. Alright, so it's kind of lumpy. It's a lot of holes. For the most part, I think I have an idea of what I'm working with. So essentially, I'm going to cut it like right along here. And there's holes all the way up here. So I'm going to cut it from here to here to here. Cut this piece out. This over here is another story, but yeah, and there's a bunch of dirt in here too. See? Bunch of dirt in here. So I'm gonna cut this out so I can get all that dirt out. So I'm gonna cut across here, 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 welded a new patch. Woo! Look at this. Roscoe! Did you mess on the floor? Alright, YouTube. Gotta get back to work. Well, I'm here with the new shop mascot, Roscoe. And Roscoe, go play. Go play, Roscoe. Go. Here, Roscoe, you forgot your kid. Okay, so what I'm getting ready to do now is cut this out. Now I gotta be careful over here because I don't want to cut into the wheel tub. So I'm gonna be real careful over here. I think I'm gonna just cut here first and I can edge it back a little bit. But we have got to probably cut as far out as here. I don't know, it's under that Bondo. It's a little rough here too. Alright, we're gonna cut here. And then we're gonna cut here. And we're gonna cut here. And cut here. So alright, YouTube, safety first. Put on your goggles. I know you guys can't see that I have mine on, but I do. Nice. Come a little bit. Beautiful, beautiful. Hope you guys are getting this. Beautiful. Alright, we're gonna take this down here. careful. You don't cut more than you want to cut. Got it. Woo! Okay. You guys see that? More. Roscoe! Got you a girlfriend. We got you a girlfriend, Roscoe. Wow. Look in here. Roscoe, we got you a girlfriend. Alright. So now what I have to do in here. Oh, come on. Alright. YouTube. Let me get some light. I don't know how well you guys can see what's going on in there, so let me get some light and I'll cut you back on. Alright, YouTube. So, let me make sure you guys are in focus with this thing here. Okay. So, I took the panel out. This is the panel I just cut out. So, as you guys can see, this panel is pretty trashed. So, I cut it out in one piece. That way, I'm able to trace it and use this as a template to make a new panel to fit in there. You can see this thing. They beat this thing. This thing is dented. It's pitted. It's just time to go. Anyway, so now that I pulled this out and I was able to pull out Roscoe and his relatives. Now, didn't I tell you guys that this looks like a rat's nest or something? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what it is, but let me show you what I'm seeing right here before I go disinfect myself. Look at this right here. Hold on, YouTube. Hold on. Look at this. It is poop. This is poop. I'm keeping it clean right now, but this is like mouse poop. It's a little too small for rat poop. Not really a poop. Well, I am kind of a poop expert because you know I'm pretty regular myself. But this is like mouse poop, and it's all over the place. It came out this car. I knew this thing didn't look too right. Anyway, before I throw up, let me give you guys a quick tour of what's going on in here. So, hold on, let me adjust the light and get rid of the shadow. So, inside of this is dirt, is crud, there's all this stuff down here, right? This is dirt. So this is all the stuff that'll rot out everything, even this here. It's all the stuff that'll rot the car out. So all of this has to be cleaned out. There is some rot right here. Now, I don't know what this is. I don't know if that's a structural part, or I don't know if it's a just like a wall to separate it. I don't know. I guess I have to pull from the inside in order to see, because right here, this is kind of squishy. So I'm thinking that this may be carpet, because it's squishy. So I don't know if it's carpet. I don't know if it's SpongeBob SquarePants. I don't know if it's Melissa McCarthy. Wait. Wait, that was not a fat joke. I promise that wasn't a fat joke. But, you know, she looks a little squishy. So this is a squishy, you know, it's not a fat joke. It was just a squishy joke. So anyway, I'm going to have to fix that. If it's a non-structural part, I may just fiberglass it because we can't see it anyway. I don't really like fiberglass repairs, to be honest with you. I really don't. But in this type of situation, now fiberglass repairs are strong. I'm just more of a metal guy than fiberglass as far as body repairs go. But you know, to each his own. But for this type of thing, if this is not anything with structure, then I may do a fiberglass repair because of all of the contours of it. It may just be easier to do it because I do not want to tie up. But back to the poop. So I gotta finish pulling this stuff out because I feel like whatever made this poop may still be in this car. I gotta find it. I don't want to find it. I honestly don't want to find it, but it's part of my job, I guess. Car builder / exterminator. I don't know, YouTube. I don't want to go in there. You want to put your hand in there? You want to put your hand in there? I gotta get some gloves. I gotta get a mask. I gotta get some shots. And on to the next part. Alright, I'll cut you guys back on, but hold on. Let's see if we can get a peek. That's what's going on up there. Hold on. YouTube. We're gonna try to get a peek. I don't want to go up there. I don't want to go up there. Or down there. I don't know what's down there either. But alright, YouTube. It's late. It's disgusting right now. So I'm actually gonna take a little time to clean the poop, clean up my floor, clean up this poop, and then I'll get back to work. So let me do that and I'll cut you guys back on. You know what, YouTube? I think it's about that time I get an intern. This is like intern work. Alright, YouTube, so you guys know I cut it out. I cleaned up all the poop. And now what I'm getting ready to do is clean up the edges. I've already cut out a patch panel. And let me clean up the edges before I fit it in. Alright, so it's the panel I made. Oops. Beautiful. That's a beautiful, beautiful fit. Yeah, a little bit of trimming on the corner. Wait, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna trim this corner a little bit more. And we're looking good. That's it. Alright, YouTube. Let me just trim down this corner a little bit more. I'm gonna start tacking it into place. Cut you guys back on. Alright, so I used the rust performer to spray the inside, coat that out. The back of the panel has been coated, so this panel won't rust. Cleaned up all the edges. And we are just about ready to tack it all into place. Hold on. Got a couple of my magnets here. And these magnets really aren't all that great. Kind of need the whole pack of 4. You see what I'm saying? Kind of need the whole pack to get them to work. They work as a team. Because individually they suck. But as a team, they alright. first one. I just want to go here, see if it'll hold. Okay, so yeah, we got a nice little fit. So now I just got to get the welder and start tacking it into place. Cut you guys back on. Stupid magnets! Alright, YouTube, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. It's been a long day, man. Look at my baby, look at my girl Mariah. Yeah, she got the cardboard on. These acorns are falling. Keep banging up my car. Acorns. Mother Nature, I'm starting to really believe she don't love cars. Anyway, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm about to call it a night. It's been a long day, YouTube. But the El Camino's looking good. So I just sanded down the kitty hair that I put on the car, you know, to get these panels right. So this is just the first layer of kitty hair. I'm just going to sand it down a little more, and then I'm going to go over it with regular Bondo just to make sure it's straight. My man Nate wants the car black, and you know black shows everything, so the bodywork has to be on point. So I'm going to swipe everything again with regular Bondo just to make sure everything is straight, because you know this thing has got to be a mirror. You guys remember what I just went through with that Monte Carlo fender, so I got to do that to the whole car. So anyway, it came out nice, man. These panels are nice. So you guys know I just did that one. The corner came together nicely. Up on top, I closed those up. So the only thing I have to do really is just go over it again with the sander. I just want to get this as smooth as possible. See, the kitty hair is not for finishing work, but the regular Bondo is. So I just want to skim a light coat just over everything, just to make sure everything is as smooth as possible. And then if I got any spots or anything that need attention, I can just touch those up with the glaze putty. But that's it, man. This car's coming out beautiful. You know, my man wants black. You know, I'm putting in that work, but man. Woo, please, the next car that comes in, please don't ask for black. Please, please. All right, so that's it, YouTube. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm about to go home. So I'm going to come back. Well, actually, before I leave, I'm going to do the Bondo. I'm going to clean this up, and then I'm going to skim it with the Bondo, and then that way in the morning, I could just sand it, and then it's on to the other side. All right, I'll see you guys in a couple hours. All right, so hold on. Make sure I'm recording. All right, so the other side's About done. So I'm moving on to this side. Now on this side of the car, you guys see a dent here. And you're probably thinking, why not just pull out the dent? Why you gotta be all extra, G? Why you gotta be all extra? I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna be all extra. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you guys in a minute. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut along this line, and then I'm gonna cut down here. I gotta remove this trim also, but you guys see the damage here. This is all rotted out. This is dented in. So what I'm gonna do is this is like double-sided tape where they were holding on molding, I guess, at some point. So I'm gonna just use that as a guide and cut right underneath there, and then I'll work that back out. So let's see what's underneath it. Now do you guys see why I didn't just pull the dent out? Hold on. Now you see why I didn't just pull this dent out? All this is rotted. This has all got to be done over. So I got to cut this out. This is the pinch panel. So this has got to be straightened back out to level. I can save some of it, but the majority of this is pretty rough. And then this is still damaged. And under here, I can still feel the old panel. So I'm gonna go up in here a little bit, cut that out. I'm not gonna go too high up. But you see, so that's why I needed to remove this. So that way I can repair this properly. And yeah, I'll figure out how I'm gonna do that. I need to repair this properly, cut this out, get rid of this pinch weld. I might do like I did the other side and just cut out this whole section and make a whole new piece. So we'll see. All right, let me look at this for a minute, guys, and I'll cut you guys back on. this off. You see it? So I don't waste time trying to repair stuff like this. It's easier to cut it off and just fabricate something new. You see the rod on this car? See? Oh, my man Nate recognizes, man. I'm going hard for this car, man. I'm cutting out this rod, new panels, everything. But you know, it's just what I do, man. I don't know how to cut corners. I haven't learned how to cut corners yet, YouTube. I haven't learned. So in the meantime, I'm gonna keep giving people quality. Cut you back on. Good morning, YouTube. So it's 5:30 in the morning, and what I'm doing now is I'm making the patch panel that I'm gonna use to fix the other quarter on the El Camino. So this is the piece that I cut off. I straightened it out so I can use it as a rough template for what I'm doing. As you see, my piece is significantly larger than the piece that they did. What I'm doing, essentially what they did is the panel that was made here, they made it where when you visually look at the car, it looks okay. They curled the bottom a little bit, so you know, from the side of the car it looks okay, I guess, before it got dented. What I'm doing, just for a little cleaner look like I did on the driver's side, I'm going to make the one piece so it folds over. This will cap the bottom, and then I'll make a lip. So I still have some trimming to do. I mean, this is, you know, basically the rough shape of it. This is the length. I'm tired, but I'm here early because I want to get this done so I can have this thing in primer by this afternoon. So anyway, let me get to work, YouTube. I still got some trimming, some grinding, and some folding to get this thing where I need it to be. But all right, YouTube, I'll cut you guys back on after it starts to look like something. All right, YouTube, so guys, remember this piece, right? So this is the piece that was taken off the cars. Trash. This is the bottom. Trash. This is the one that I made. It's done. Kind of nice that came out. See? Now it's one piece. It'll fit on the car like that. It came out very nice, actually. A lot of time measuring, cutting, trying to get the contours right. See, it's not perfectly straight. See, it's a slight angle. But that's how it has to be on the car in order for it to look like it's straight. You see, it's straight. It looks straight, but it takes an angle to achieve that. You know, you only want to know, YouTube. But yeah, it actually starts lower by the wheel well, and then it slides. It's like a slight incline to bring it up to the back. But anyway, that's what I did. So if you look at it, your mind is seeing straight, but it's a slight incline. So it's a lot of work to get these things just right so they look. And then of course I want both sides of the car to match because I made the one for this side too. So anyway, it's done. The edges are cleaned up. You know what's next? I got to clean up the edges around the opening and remove that I guess that double-sided tape and weld this in place. So I'm not going to bore you guys with welding this side in place too. You guys just saw me doing that stuff on this side and other places with that patch or whatever. So it's the same thing, nothing special. All right, so I cut you guys back on after this thing is mounted, after I get it in place, and then I'll be ready to finish sanding down the car, or the back half of the car, so we can put this whole thing, the whole back half, in primer. And then this video is done. I can upload it. You know, I can upload it. I got you guys. Don't worry about it. I got you. Cut you guys back on. Alright, so I'm on the passenger side of the car. Still working on this quarter panel. Let me see what I can do. So I'm still welding in the patch panel at the bottom. This is where I took out the dent. That was the crown. That was the head of where this was dented in, but it's looking good. Got to take care of this. This pitted metal has to get taken care of. This has to get taken care of. This has to get taken care of. That has to get taken care of. That has to get taken care of. That has to get taken care of. And a few other little spots that I'm working on. But so I'm just trying to wrap up this side of the car. The driver's side is about done. I thought I was about done. I was getting ready to start taking off this trim before I put down the panels. And you see this? See that dirt and sand right there? This came from here. There is, see my fingers are disappearing? There's another hole. So now I have to, I'm taking off this trim anyway, but in the midst of doing it, I found another hole. So all of that sand and stuff fell out of here. So I'm gonna take this off and I'm going to make a patch for that too. So still working. This panel came out nice. And yeah, that's it. And let me finish welding this on. And let me get started on these. I'll cut you guys back on with the next progress. Alright, YouTube. The reason I'm at the back of the car, or I should say the end of the car, is because we're at the end of the video. Bad news. My air compressor just died. My original intent was to spray the back half of this car in primer. That's how I wanted to end the video. Because all of this is done. You know, this is done. This, I'm telling you, this is beautiful. You guys see how beautiful and straight this panel is, even up top. I mean, this is just gorgeous. I know you're looking at the spots, but trust me, it's gorgeous. You know, all of this is straight. So what I was going to do was block it off and put it in sealer. Unfortunately, the compressor had other plans. So I was in the middle of sanding the other side of the car when the compressor died. And so this side is not quite as sexy as that side, but it is getting there. Now, all of this has been sanded, the panels in. I mean, it's coming together. I'm just going to have to finish it with my electric sander, but it's very frustrating, YouTube, because, you know, I really wanted to end this in primer. I wanted my man to see just how beautiful this thing looks when it's one color, because the bodywork is beautiful. The panels came out great, plugged everything, pulled out all these dents, fixed all this rust. This thing is, whew, you'll see. Anyway, so I'm going to end the video like that. Now I got the door over there. Both doors are over there actually. What I'm going to do is the next video, I'm doing the doors, I'm doing the roof, and I'm going to spray primer. So if I'm not able to fix my current compressor, then I'm just going to have to buy another one. But, you know, unfortunately, this is how I got to end it. But appreciate you guys watching. Grant 7 Auto Works at newcarsuck.com.